Hello everyone. So in this video we are going to see a really essential thing, that is a date picker. So you can see we can choose date here. They have actually given an example here. You can see we can choose a date. We can choose a year if we want, and this is very nice. And we can change. This is very handy to use. Actually Material UI provides this date picker, so you can use this nice looking date pickers from Material UI. So let me first show you how you can go to this documentation of date picker. This is a little bit different from the core Material UI. You have to actually go to the MUIX, and then you will go to the date and time pickers. Then you will go to overview section. Then, or you can see here, you can see if you want, by coming here in the overview section, you can see how you can put dates here and select. And then to use it, we have to actually go to the getting started section, and we have to actually use we actually have to like install these dependencies in our. So we'll actually use date fns library for formatting our dates. So we'll just paste copy this code and paste it in our terminal to install these dependencies. Let me just run this command, and I also will copy this code, and I'll see you after like installing these two packages. Now I will paste the second command and hit enter. Both packages is installed. Now we can restart our development server. So I just started it. Okay, now if we go to some examples base, we actually go to the base. We can actually use this simple date pickers if we want. We can also use this kind of date pickers if we want. If I just see the code, date components date picker, so I actually wanted a date picker like this. So if we just see the code, so we actually have to import a lot of things from here. So I'll just copy them from here, and I will make a new components. In the component section, I'll say date picker, our date picker or something. We actually making this one, and I will say paste the code here. I will first say RFC, so that I will make a React component, and I will paste the codes, the import statements. Then I will go again and try to copy try to copy of this component of this picker. I don't want these things. If you want, you can use them, but I am just showing one of them. You can use any of them if any of them you like. So you just have to copy this code and paste it in your code base. So let me just find it out. Okay, this one is the static variant. They are saying it, this is the static variant. So I'll just copy this one, let me just understand the code base. Okay, they are just, we need let me just copy this one first. Let's see what happens if we just paste it here. And I have to also import this date picker in the app.js. The main file will I'll actually remove this code. These codes are from the previous video, so I'll remove everything. I also have to remove this paper grid and also this grid also. So now I can import our date picker and see the result. Okay, we actually have a lot of errors, like error can't resolve digits. And okay, I guess they actually haven't installed correctly. Demo item is coming from here, static is also coming from here, DJS is coming from, and I just comment them out. What will happen? We can't find DJS from source component, can't resolve DJS. They actually can't find DJS. So what we can do is, I think we have to restart the server or something. If we just go to our package.json, is DJS is installed. Okay, they are using DJS, but we have installed datefns, so there is a overlap. So we actually have to understand what we can do. So we just make it datefns, if that works. Datefns what if datefns or something, datefns copy it, and if I just paste it here, what happens? Okay, we actually don't. We actually, if we go to datefns library, we can see what is actually going on, how to do it. So we can use the format one. We can actually use format to format new dates or something. We can actually use formats. So okay, I actually didn't want that. I wanted this thing, and we also have to put a parenthesis in. So now if we go to our, are we getting any error now? Not, we are not getting any error, but this is not showing because we actually have to like use these things, I guess. So I will just remove this one and I'll make it localization provider. We actually have to provide localization. And also if I say demo container, okay, adaptive is not defined, so we actually have to define adapter.js. So if we just copy this statement and save it, localization is not defined, so we can also comment this out. And if everything is fine, so where is DJS is now working. Okay, I package by using npm npm is to uninstall g to remove a global package unit attach. We don't want global. What we want is date fns. So we want to uninstall this one, and we want to install, we'll install the DJS by npm, and we can come here and install the DJS. So this is installed. Now we can again run the environment server. So if we just now go and copy these codes, I think it will now work. Let me just figure it out. Okay, everything should work. What if we just copy this whole code to our whole file, our whole file? It is, everything is working. I will just remove the first things. If I go now, it is working static. I actually don't want these things also. If I go, this is, I cancel. Okay, demo container, I can cut this out. If I cut them, then the container is removed. Now I can also remove this label. If I want select a date, select a date, and I can also make this in a box, or say paper, and I can go here and say sx will be like max width will be 800, and margin x-axis will be auto to center it out, and 800 is too much, I guess 600, it could be 600. And I can say elevation will be 8 for now. Let's see what it looks like. I can say 24. It is becoming a little bit I'll say 12, and I want some margin from the top to 24, not 24, let's say 8. Okay, this is now in the center. So this is the date. Also you can use other type of examples if you want. You can also use this type of you just have to copy this code and paste it here. If you do that, we actually have to remove these things. If we just remove them, okay, that's it. In this video you can actually use any type of calendar you want. If I paste it here, yeah, I actually have to import it also, so I'll just import it. So if I go to my page right now, I can use this calendar also. So that's it in this video. You can check this out. You can come to this documentation and use whatever you want. So that's it.